So this is where you've been hiding. Pathetic. All this time, all these months of chasing shadows, intercepting transmissions, ruined operations. And the great hero is reduced to this. Tubes, machines, a fragile rhythm on a screen. You always did have a flair for dramatics. I expected, I don't know, a final stand, a rooftop, rain, something cinematic. Something worthy of the war you insisted on engaging with me. Not this. Not a quiet room that smells like antiseptic and surrender. I don't think you can hear me. Or maybe you can. Maybe you're trapped somewhere behind those closed eyes. Screaming. Clawing at the dark. Furious that your body betrayed you. Furious that you didn't get to win. That sounds more like you. They don't know who you were with when they brought you in. Of course they didn't. You built your legacy on anonymity. A phantom. A symbol. The city's whispered savior. My greatest obstacle. My most persistent irritation. Do you know how many nights I spent planning how to destroy you? How many strategies I drafted, how many contingency plans I studied, every move you made, every hesitation, every moment you chose mercy when you should have chosen victory. I thought it was weakness. I thought you were weak. And yet, here I am, breaking into a heavy guarded medical facility at 3 a.m, not to finish the job, but to sit beside you like some grieving fool. Isn't that disgusting? It's cold. But keeping the room chill to reduce brain swelling. I read the charts. Severe trauma, multiple fractures, internal bleeding, prolonged hypoxia. Prognosis uncertain. Doctors love their euphemisms. They mean they don't know if you'll ever wake up. They mean the city's protector might never rise again. They mean I might not get my rival back. Do you remember the bridge? Of course you do. You never forget a battlefield. The night the storm knocked out the power grid, we fought for hours. Lightning splitting the sky like applause for our violence. You disarmed me. You had the perfect opening. One strike. One decisive moment. And my empire would have just collapsed overnight. But you hesitated. You always hesitate. You looked at me like you saw something worth saving. I hated you for that. I still hate you for that. Because no one has ever looked at me that way. Not my allies, not my enemies, not the ghosts of the past I'd pretend don't exist. Only you. My relentless, self-righteous, infuriating hero. Your mask. I kept it in a locker. Evidence. They said, like you're a crime scene instead of a person. I had to see it. I had to know. You. Of course it's you. All this time. The voice that challenged me over cryptic frequencies. The silhouette that stood against my army. The hands that pulled civilians out from burning buildings. It was you. You argued with me in boardrooms. You rolled your eyes at my speeches. You called me out on every moral compromise like you had a personal vendetta against my soul. You were standing right in front of me. And I never saw that. I pride myself on knowing everything. Information is power. Secrets are currencies. And yet the most important truth in my life was hiding in plain sight. Tell me, was it amusing? Did you go home after our meetings and laugh? Did you think the great villain is blind? No. What am I saying? You're not cruel enough for that. You were protecting something. Someone. Maybe even me. God, the thought of that is unbearable. Your pulse changed. Did I upset you? In that case, good. Be upset. Come on. Be alive. Come back and fight me. Come back and ruin my plans and make me question every decision I've ever made. Stand on the opposite side of the line so I don't have to face this terrifying possibility that without you, there is no line. The city thinks you're dead. I made sure the news leaked. Strategic advantage, psychological warfare. That's what I told my counsel. The truth, I can't bear the idea of them crowding this room, mourning you, praising you, turning you into a martyr. You're not allowed to become a symbol. You're mine. My rival. My equal. The only person who has ever forced me to look in a mirror and see the monster I pretend is a myth. Wake up. Please. Just one more argument. Hi everyone, And thank you for listening to today's audio. And thank you to my channel members, Alida E, Sin, Astrid Lemser, Riverwood, Wolfrider26, Amazing Michaela, Kenny29, Mel Star, Tori Hills, Angie, The Poetry Cooker, in parentheses Katie, AJN, Art of Melody Audios, Red Raccoon, Reed, Anonymous, Grace Roberts, Thunder, Marlies, Stardust76, Ruby Blue 0910, Andy Estrada, Mina Vic, Richard Jakarnik, Aaron Johnson, Headphones for Life, Serena 3120, Haya Woo Woo Woo, Megan J Music, Vivian Moon 483, Pip, Julie Arberg, Hannah, Layla, Suga, Emmy Luhu 1990, Amanda Gabriela, Nikita Marie De Cruz, Psychona, Annalisa Winterborn, Nevis, Foxy Cat, the BBQ, the A80, Minji_P, and Nokia. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.